Topher, and this is Tate, and we're going to talk about monofins real quick. Monofins are also known as mermaid tails, where both of the feet and the legs are stuck together in one fin. Now these are not allowed for numerous reasons, and Tate will explain those.
So, as you can imagine, having both of your legs trapped together is a pretty bad situation when you're swimming. First of all, unless you're a very strong swimmer, as those of you who are on the swim team will know, the dolphin kick is not ideal. Second, having both feet together prevents small children, especially from being able to stand up and move around normally. Dolphin tails are basically a trap. They keep your legs tied together, they prevent you from swimming and treading water well, and they are not permitted at Spanish Fork Water Park, period.
Hey guys, it's Brooklyn.
I'm Caitlin.
We're going to be showing you how to do a proper bathroom check. So when you go in to the bathrooms, the first area that you'll be checking as you walk in, the first place you'll get to will be the showers over here. So Caitlin, do you want to talk about showers?
Yep. So when you go into the showers, make sure there's soap and of course like nothing that shouldn't be here, like blood or something that we need to clean up.
Next will be the changing stalls. With the stalls, you want to make sure that if no one is open, the curtains will be open. Please don't open a curtain if there's somebody in there. It keeps it looking nice, and so that people know that those are available to use. Next, you'll walk in, you'll want to look at the sinks over here. You want to be checking the soap, make sure we have soap. You want to be checking the sink to make sure that it's clean, especially looking for blood or dirt or anything that might be dangerous or just look gross. Next, you'll want to go over to the bathroom stalls. You want to be pushing open the stall. Please don't kick the stall. You're going to be flushing every toilet. Flush it with your hand. I know it's gross, but a lot of you are going to try and kick the stall or the flush, and it could damage the toilet. So make sure you're flushing it with your hand and then washing your hands after. Every single stall you check, you need to be checking the toilet paper. This one has a roll that is getting kind of low. When it gets to about the size of a quarter is when you want to change it out. Just because it has a full one doesn't mean you can leave it alone. You need to be making sure both of these have toilet paper.
We also need to make sure that everyone's doing their bathroom check. So if one guard does it, the other guard also needs to do it. If there's like two girls or two guys on break at the same time. And if a supervisor is available, they can come in and change the toilet paper or put soap in or make accommodations so you still have a long break.
Hey guards, I'm Eli.
I'm Dallin.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about being distracted on stand. The first thing to cover is, what do you do when friends and or family come to the pool? Well, it's all fun and games to have your friends and family here, but remember, when you're on duty, you're on duty. You might have friends that try to talk to you, try to get your attention. Treat them as you would any other patron. If they persist, just like any other patron, you tell them that you are on duty and you're watching the water and you have a responsibility to perform. And so it doesn't matter who they are, treat them just like any other patron and stay focused on the job you have at hand.
Right. We want to make sure that you guys aren't distracted while you're on stand. So we want to make sure that you guys are watching the water. You've got to do that 15-second sweep. So you're going from all the way one side of your area, all the way to the other side. Even if there's a kid that worries you, don't let yourself be too distracted that you're just staring at that one spot the entire time. So if you are having distractions, or if you're letting your friends distract you, you could lose your job.
Hi guys, I'm Jaren and I'm going to be talking to you guys about swimming lessons today, okay? So we've just been having some parents come and talk to us about what they want for their kids, and so we're just going to give you some general guidelines on what to look for. So most importantly, we want the kids to be instructed every day. So games should be the last, if anything. Games should not typically be happening until towards the end of the course of the 2 weeks, or the last 3 minutes of class, okay? So be aware of that. Your parents are watching you guys. They want their kids to be learning. So just keep on doing that. As for autistic kids, we do have some autistic kids in the classes. So for that, we want you guys to just be aware of that. Utilize their parents, talk to them, ask them how they work, what works for them, and be patient with them, because that's all they need, a little bit more more encouragement, more guidance. So be aware of that. If you have any questions as far as your autistic kid goes, let us know. Come talk to us as a supervisor and we'll help you with that. As for pushing the kids, knowing when to push them, when not to push them. Pushing your kids is always a better option because it pushes them to see what they are capable of. Kids are more likely capable to do more than we think. So push your kids to a point where you feel it's best and where their parents are comfortable. If you have a parent that comes and talks to you and does not like how hard you're pushing, talk to them, let us know. We'll make sure that they're all taken care of and the needs are met. So let us know if you guys have any questions. As for lessons goes, you guys are doing awesome. Keep up the good work. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourself as well. Thanks.
Hi guards, it's Sierra, one of the supervisors, and I'm here to talk to you about a few things actually. So one thing is, for morning shift we come in and go to take off the mats, and we've noticed that a lot of them are getting tied together. You guys are putting the hooks on the end, the handles where we pull them, you guys are putting them together, and we can't have that because especially if there's wind at night and it blows one of the mats, it'll take all of them with them. And that's a huge mess to clean up and it's really difficult to take care of. So just don't tie them together, it should just be individual mats. And then another thing is when you're doing the pavilion, putting the covers on the grills, you should be putting the grill guard on the sides. That should be getting folded down as well. So the sides come back and up to pull them up, and then you fold them in and fold it back. And then the cover goes on. That hasn't been getting done properly. And with the pavilion, the floor hasn't been getting scrubbed either. We know the hose isn't working right now, but you guys should be taking buckets of water up there then. And if you need help from a supervisor, ask a supervisor and we'll gladly help you. But that has to be gotten done. Scrubbing the tables, if there's food on them, polishing the back wall, and the little metal tables has to be done as well. All the cleaners up there, but those have to be done, okay? We gotta keep that looking nice for parties. And then in the guard room, all of your stuff has moved from that one table where we keep the tubes in the water up to the top of the fridge. The point is that we're not supposed to have clutter out. It doesn't look good, and it'll just breed contamination. So we don't want that. So keep your stuff where it belongs, in lockers or inside the fridge. And we do need to be cleaning out the fridges as well. So if you have old food in there, just toss it, get rid of it, take it home. It shouldn't be the problem for everybody here to have to deal with. And we are going to be throwing stuff out on the weekends. So if you have stuff in there, you better take it home or throw it away yourself, or else it's going in the garbage.
Good morning, guards. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about the AED. So during your lifeguard certification class or other times during in-service and training, you may have become familiar with this guy, right? Our trainer AED. Well, a lot of people don't know what the actual AED looks like. And in an actual emergency, we don't want you guys running it and grabbing this thing and suddenly realizing, oh wait, this thing can't shock somebody. So for your reference, the actual AED is a large black box that typically sits directly under the first aid shelf. I'm going to give you a little tour of what it actually looks like inside. So once in an actual emergency, you or one of your supervisors will grab this box and you'll have to open it like this. And you'll see an AED that is slightly different from the one that you are used to. The actual AED is this little green box right here. And in order to run it, you'll want to lift this to open it, and it will basically walk you through how to use the AED. It has a voice that will talk to you, and it also has written instructions. The pads for the AED are found right here in this little packet alongside it, okay? So we just wanted to make sure that you know what this looks like and how it works, so you don't accidentally grab the trainer AED in an actual emergency. So remember, big black box, green AED, pads in the white bag.
This is primary. I've already done primary. Okay, this in-service is about getting the passive on top, face down, extraction, check that, the extrication here. Now, once you have extrication, you'll notice that the secondary rescuer does have their gloves on first. They need to have their gloves on first because we want to make sure we can start CPR quickly. Now, when we are trained, it's the primary responsibility to get the gloves on and check for CPR.
However, that does take a lot of time to get that in there. So we are changing that to make sure that we get the extrication done, and then the secondary person can immediately go to CPR, while the primary rescuer gets out, gets ready to assist. This will cut down time because our objective is to get to the CPR first so that we can get the victim taken care of. So if you weren't here today, make sure you get this and pass it off with your supervisor. Many of you know what we've been doing is giving out some awards for things, for special cleaning things. I want to give an award here to Sierra for her job when she found the blue and yellow rock. It was behind the trash can, the big huge one, the big dumpster. There was a lot of big mess back there and they needed it cleaned, and it was just a bad thing. And so for finding it, taking the picture and showing that it was clean, she's going to receive this gift card from Panda Express for $10. So I want to congratulate her on finishing that up and doing a great job. Thank you.
And thanks to Mel who helped me do it.
And Mel, come see me. I'll get you, you'll get the Chick-fil-A one and the slushie.
All right, guards. Okay, we are doing Guard of the Week in Rubber Duckies once again. For those of you who don't know what it is, we notice your good performance out there. Okay, so for any good acts that the supervisors have noticed throughout the week, you guys are gonna get either a rubber ducky, or if you've been performing exceptionally well, not just one time, but all the time, you guys are gonna get Guard of the Week. Okay? So we're gonna start with our rubber duckies, and one of them is Brinley Baird. Okay, so she gets one of our rubber duckies for the week. She's been doing an excellent job in staying on top of things, as well as doing tasks that have been needed to take care of. So thank you for doing awesome. We appreciate you. Okay, next I need Carter Jones. Okay, Carter's been an awesome guard on top of things that we've asked him to do, and just super positive all the time, and we as supervisors really appreciate it. So you get a rubber ducky. Thank you. Okay, Kale. Kale has also been super productive. He hops on to tasks that we ask him to do, even before we ask him to do it, and he's already, getting everything done, especially in the mornings, which we really appreciate. So, thank you, and keep it up. Okay, and our Guard of the Week is Wesley. So, thanks for being super awesome with everything. You get that, and then a free slush. So, thank you. And, keep up the hard work. You're doing super great.